That just really lit your torch, didn't it, when you missed that?
Just a little bit.
That's okay. You know, guys, we don't always meet our goals, and it doesn't mean that you give up. It means that you just push harder and know that along the way you are going to fail. And by failing, you're going to learn, and by learning, you're going to become stronger, and you're going to become a better leader because of it. So, you know, always lead by example, and know that just because you don't meet your goal in that moment, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So I have the privilege of introducing an incredible woman who started on my team as a downline coach back in February of 2014. She started under a discount coach. I did not know her. And she had no support at all other than her own motivation to change her life. So this person, without help, started her transformation, and I reached out to her because her coach was quitting. I got notification and I said, oh wow, I have a new person-sponsored coach coming on board. Let me reach out to this person. I invited her to a team dinner, and that team dinner was 6 months ago, guys. So from February 2014, so 6 months ago, she became my PS coach. In those 6 months, she's become a diamond coach on my team. She is one of our top leaders on the SC points and volume every single month. She has inspired hundreds of people. Her challenge groups rock. She runs one of the best challenge groups I've ever seen. And she's transformed her life not only physically, but the growth that I've seen as a person has been unbelievable. I'm very, very proud to announce as a transformation story today, my friend, my teammate, and my PS Diamond coach, Krysti Segalla. You can please come up.
Good afternoon, coaches and guests. My name is Krysti, and I'm 30 years old. I come from Canaan, Connecticut, where I live with my 3-year-old daughter, Siri, and my 2 fur babies, Remy and Titan. My life was drastically different in my early 20s. I was at the bars 5 days a week drinking. I smoked a pack of Newports a day. I experimented with drugs. And diet and exercise were not a part of my vocabulary. I was the epitome of unhealthy behavior until my husband and I found out we were expecting. I was overjoyed. I quit all my prior bad habits and was ready to become a mom. I would frequently have conversations with my other mom friends, and we would discuss cravings. My friends would say they would crave things like salads or fruit. I didn't crave those things. For 9 months straight, I ate foods like this. 9 months of poor diet and no exercise led to a gain of 70 pounds. I thought that I could eat anything when I was pregnant and I would just shrink right back up. And of course, that's not the way it works. I ended up packing a pair of size 5 jeans into my maternity bag, thinking that I was just gonna have the baby, throw them on, and be on my way. Needless to say, I left the hospital in my maternity dress that still fit me perfectly. Fast forward 2 years. I was down to 190 pounds from 232, from just natural post-baby weight loss, and I was doing like sweating with the oldies, Richard Simmons kind of workout. But the trouble was I started to plateau. And the longer time went on, I started to lose hope. Nothing was working anymore, and I became stuck in the mindset that I was in too deep, and I had no hope of regaining my physical health. I was tired, I was moody, I didn't want to leave the house or be seen in public, and if I did venture out, I would dress up in baggy clothes to cover up everything that I didn't like about myself. These were really the darkest days of my life because at that time, my husband and I decided to separate. So I was going through so much. I started smoking again, and I was on the verge of giving up. One day I decided enough was enough. I had it in my mind at that time that I had done everything I could do, but I just could not get the weight off. I scheduled a consultation at a plastic surgeon's office, and I was 100% willing to go under the knife and spend tens of thousands of dollars that I didn't have on liposuction and a tummy tuck. That same exact night, I was sitting on my couch watching TV, and a promo for Focus T25 came on. I was known to be quite the at-home workout DVD hoarder, so naturally this got my attention. Shaun T seemed so motivating, and it was 25 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and he was really cute. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna give this one last try to do this the right way. So I called Beachbody. They offered me Shakeology at the time, and it was a complete afterthought, but I said, I need all the help I can get, so why not? So I went ahead and ordered. I quit smoking again, and I decided to give it my all. I received my package in the mail. I took my before picture, which is the one with the fashionable pink cheetah pants, and I began. It was challenging, I'm not gonna lie. But after 1 or 2 weeks, I had already noticed a change in my body, so I kept going. The shakes, honestly, I didn't really care for at first because I didn't know how to blend them back then. But the more that time went on, I started craving them, and my mouth would water just thinking about them. After 3 months of T25, I lost 25 pounds. So I was addicted to Beachbody at this point. I was starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I was really feeling the best that I've ever felt. I wanted to step it up after T25 and see what I was really capable of, so I got Insanity. Now, I fell in love with Shaun T, and it just seemed like a natural progression from Focus T25. I had heard tales of this Insanity program, and I thought everybody on the promo was absolutely insane, but I decided to give it my all to see what I could do with it. After 60 days of Insanity, I lost another 25 pounds. This was no fluke. Thank you. And because, this was working for me now, I decided that I needed to pay it forward. Here she is. My personal sponsor had decided that coaching wasn't a fit for her at the time, and she canceled her account. From the moment she resigned, I had this woman named Maris LeBlanc, and she was messaging me and asking me what my plans were with the coaching. I blew her off repeatedly. I was going through my own journey at the time, and the last thing that I was focused on was starting a business. But this tenacious, persistent woman kept messaging me. So finally I obliged and went to a team dinner just to quiet her. And that night at Fang in Canton completely changed my life. I've never been around a group of women who were so positive and caring and encouraging in all my life, and I decided at that very moment I needed to make this a focal point of my life, because before then I had never known that. If she did not continue offering me this opportunity, I never would have known how to take the first step. This amazingly wonderful, positive, talented leader never gave up on me, and I'm forever indebted to her. To date, I have completed T25, Insanity, Hip Hop Abs, P90, PIO, Insanity Max 30, and I'm in the middle of completing round 2 of Insanity Max 30 to get ready for Summit in Nashville. There's a program for everyone. All these trainers are amazing and they're different in their own special ways. I've thoroughly enjoyed them all. Without the support of my team, I don't know what I would do. They're the most positive women that I have ever met. We all have the same dreams, to help ourselves be the best we can be, and to devote our time to helping others achieve the same success that we've gotten. And it's just wonderful. You are who you surround yourself with. We have awesome team dinners where we strategize our moves for the next month. We have weekly team calls where we get the latest information and training from Beachbody. We also have online Facebook training groups to teach all of our new coaches how to make the most of their businesses. I have the support of my teammates 24/7, and we push each other to take bigger and bolder steps to achieve goals that we never thought possible, and it's the best feeling. To date, I've lost 60 pounds. I've dropped from a size 14 to a size 4, and I feel better than I can ever remember. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you name it, and I'm the best version of myself that I've ever been. I'm a better mom. I have more energy to play with my daughter. My blood pressure has gone from 130 over 90 to 100 over 62. I sleep better, my digestion is better. I don't suffer from migraines or panic attacks anymore, except for right now. I'm not nearly as tired as I used to be. I had a skin condition named keratosis pilaris, where I had tiny red bumps on the backs of my arms. That's completely gone. No seasonal allergies anymore. And I could really go on for hours and hours about all the improvements that I've experienced from Beachbody and Shakeology. I'm the poster child of the phrase, if I can do it, anybody can. I was literally on rock bottom. The hardest part is changing your mindset. It's so easy to get stuck in our old ways and our patterns. The physical stuff, believe it or not, is the easiest part of everything. You have to make that initial decision that you're worth it, your family's worth it, and you just have to dive into it wholeheartedly. The rest falls into place after that. So in closing, I'd like to thank all of you for listening to my story, and I'd like to thank the Connecticut Market Council for giving me this opportunity. Beachbody's mantra is decide, commit, succeed. If you follow these 3 guidelines, the limits are endless. I hope you all enjoy your day at Super Saturday. Thank you.